OAR's vision is basically to be the science, to provide the science that is necessary to accomplish NOAA's mission, which I would succinctly characterize as protecting people, places, and things including people's property, to living marine resources, to places like sanctuaries and the entire coastal zone. In order to accomplish that mission, NOAA operates on the premise, as driven, frankly, by several federal laws, that science should be the foundation for making decisions. It does not dictate the decisions. It provides information credible and with integrity that is needed for decision makers to make decisions beyond just individuals' opinions. And we accomplish that through places in OAR like AOML. We have 7 laboratories, including 4 divisions in Boulder that are responsible with the participation, the help, and the guidance of programs housed in OAR that include Sea Grant, UXS program, the Unmanned Aerial System Program, the Office of Ocean Acidification, Ocean Exploration, and the Technology Partnerships Office, all of which are involved in carrying out OAR's mission of delivering NOAA's future. The mission I would capture very simply as, in OAR, we do research, we do development, and we do transitions. We are not the University of NOAA. We are a collection of incredibly capable scientists that work with other scientists outside NOAA and are supported by an incredible administrative budget and information technology, communications, public outreach staffs to help make sure that the science that we do is in fact transitioned into something that makes a difference. Next one, please. Catch up with myself. One of the most important attributes of a staff and of a collection of people that can accomplish our mission is the diversity that they bring to the table. The diversity in demographics, the diversity in thinking, the diversity in approaches, the diversity in backgrounds. All of these varieties of experiences help us accomplish the mission in a way far better than we would be able to do without those diversities, without that diversity. You can look around the room and you can see it demonstrated here at AOML in just the people that are here and that will be making presentations to you throughout the next 3 days. That diversity is extremely valuable. We support it. We are attempting to become more diverse in OAR than we have been in the past. Generally, we are made up, like much of NOAA is, with a bunch of old white people like me. We are changing that. We are changing our demographics, starting with our leadership. And the lab directors is the place where we are continuing to move what we've done at lower levels to even a higher level. And we're extremely proud of that. We are in the business of trying to find out things. And some things we may not even know that we need to be finding out. So we operate in the research and development arena all the way from basic research arenas. We do that again through a collaborative effort, all the way up to moving our research and development into operations. The goal, whether we start out with an idea about something or we're actually moving, let's say, the Hurricane Forecast Improvement Project improvements into operations, is to try to make a difference in having our research applied to the benefit of society. We believe very strongly in scientific integrity. We operate every day on the basis that everybody has integrity to begin with. There are instances, however, when that may come into question. When it does, We do not hesitate to examine those questions and address it in an appropriate way whenever necessary. And then finally, we operate from the very local, whether it be an individual to an individual interaction, to global scales, where we're trying to address atmospheric and oceanographic phenomenon at the global scale. Next one. We're in the process of updating our OAR strategic plan. It's not finished yet, but in the course of doing that, we are getting close, we believe, to having a new plan. We'll have 4 goals. One is to explore the marine environment, basically go out and look and see what's there, because we don't know, in most cases, what's in the ocean. Second is to detect changes in the ocean atmosphere, or in other words, use long-term observations to be able to test the null hypothesis that nothing is changing relative to those things that we are observing. That null hypothesis can only be examined if we have ongoing, long-term, uninterrupted observations of the important things that affect our environment and society. The third is to try to make forecasts that others make. OAR does not make forecasts, but try to make the forecasts that others make better. The improvement in hurricane track forecasts is a reflection of our success that has occurred right here from AOML, again with lots and lots and lots of other players involved. We have managed to accomplish an incredible achievement of improving the track forecasts of hurricanes. Not so much there yet on intensity, but we will be. It is our goal to improve that as well. And then finally, to be a place where people can take their thoughts, their ideas, and their research capabilities and put them into play so that innovation becomes, and is in fact, a central part of our day-to-day operations. There are some people who would argue that, well, we really don't do much innovation in NOAA and in OAR, that indeed innovation is done outside the government. I would argue that's frankly extremely nearsighted and untrue. You might look at things like the next generation radar. That came out of the NSSL, the National Severe Storms Laboratory. You might look at GPS. And you could go down a long list of items that began with an idea or a thought and have been innovated and innovatively applied to what NOAA's mission is. Next one. Very short note, how we use your reviews. We use them very conscientiously. What will happen after the review and your comments come to us is there'll be an action plan developed by AOML, ultimately to be approved by OAR leadership, that will capture what we intend to do relative to your review, your findings, and your recommendations. We then follow that throughout the years between the 5-year interim period at the director level with the performance evaluations that get done to try to capture and monitor success that we're making in responding to what we said we were going to try to do in response to your recommendations and findings. Next one. I'll go through this morning with you. You've also been through it with a couple of phone calls. I'm not going to go through details here other than to say, we'd like you to assess the quality, the performance, and the quality, performance, and relevance of the work that's done here at AOML. If you find that there is a need to make any comment, positive, negative, neutral, otherwise, we encourage you to do that. We can only get better and do what you think we might need to do if you tell us. Thank you very much, Ruth. If you don't tell us, then we have to make it up on our own. So your honesty, your truthfulness, your criticisms, your constructive suggestions are most welcome.